In money news, the U.S. Federal Reserve seems to be getting closer to what it calls a soft landing, which means getting inflation under control without causing a recession. Now, the target inflation rate is 2% a year. I put that right for you here in orange. And as you can see, after peaking at 9%, it's now down to around 3%. But as you know, prices haven't come down. Why? Remember, inflation and prices aren't the same thing. By definition, inflation is a measure of how quickly prices are rising. So any inflation means prices are still going up.
So you hear from all the financial programs in the government, inflation's under control. It was at 9, now it's only 3 and change. But that means prices are still going up. They're not going up 9% anymore. They're still going up 3% a year on average.
That was financial advisor Paul Schatz. He said the damage from all those months of high inflation are still there. And here's an example to show you how. Take the cost of a pound of white bread in the northeastern United States. According to the government, that averaged $1.20 a pound back in January of 2020 before things went haywire. Now, if that price had only risen 2% a year, remember, that's the government's goal, follow this orange line, it should cost about $1.28 a pound now. But it doesn't. Thanks to the runaway inflation we used to have, prices are now averaging $2.03 a pound, not $1.28. That's almost 60% more than it should have cost. Now, granted, this is an extreme example, but really these days almost everything you can buy at the grocery store is between 15 to 40% more expensive than it probably would have been. I'll show you one of the few outliers on the other side. Pork chops. They were $3.47 a pound in January of 2020 and should now be $3.70. But instead, they cost $4.05 a pound. That's only 9% more expensive than they should have been. So what will it take to get these prices to actually go down? Schatz said that cure might not be worth it.
If you really want falling prices, pretty much the only way to get there is recession. Be really careful what you wish for. One thing I never, ever root for is recession. Deflation's hard to fix.
After all, you don't want lower prices to come with lower income because you got laid off during a recession. I'm Tim Lammers, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.